Hello and welcome everybody. This is Yandonman bringing you another Fleet Ops commentary, and today I have Arash co-commentating with me. We have
Woohoo! Yeah, go me!
Arash, excellent. All right, so we have PlayerXYZ versus Old Time Pro today, and I'll go ahead and introduce this Purple Dominion dude. This is Old Time Pro up here in the top. Arash, who we got at the bottom, and what is he doing?
Bottom we have player XYZ and he is TaQ'roja. And right now he's building the small yard, I believe it is called the field yard. And I'm not quite sure what he plans to build right now.
So yeah, his choice of field yard extension is really going to kind of let us know what his strategy is. And 2 seconds down, any moment. No, he's going to keep us in suspense. All right, well, while we're waiting on XY to figure out what he's doing, Dominion up here, OTP is setting up his basic construction yard, is mining. Really can't tell what his strategy is at the moment yet, other than he's not forward expanding with the yard yet. So, still a little bit too early to tell. So do I hear some Scout Wars somewhere, or what's going on?
In the green level on the bottom right.
Ah. OTP just barely got out of that one.
I would like to know that all-time pro, the Dominion is Puretech and not Breen Avatar.
There we go. Alright, so we're looking at S2s. Always a strong ship for the Dominion. Those suckers are fast. They hit pretty decent. I always find that they're a little bit weak, like hull-wise, but you get enough of them, and man, do they ever like beat up on you really, really nasty. So you can see that XY sort of just waited for that Dominion Scout to come out, more Scout Wars, and if it could only catch up with it. Now you can see that XY is doubling down on his field yard, so cavorts, Quebecs, and the like. So, alright, so if he's going up against S2s, what is his best option? What's his best counter?
I'm not quite sure.
Oh, well, let's see. We'll see the passives here shortly. I have to I'm definitely not going to remember off the top of my head every single passive in the world.
Well, actually, the S2 passive is it does increase damage to long range and it's a short range vessel. And the Klingon don't have any long range vessels until I guess the sign would be considered one, but that's completely useless against his S2.
And so if he's going to pile out some cavorts, those cavorts are sporting an anti-short, if I'm correct, or are they sporting an anti-long?
Coverts are anti-medium, I think. It's the birds that are anti-long.
Interesting. Yep, they are anti-long. So really, if we're not really, passive versus passive, not seeing anything special here. Tech Lab going up, so in about a minute and a half, we're going to see if Old Time Pro is going to go large yard. So Old Time Pro he's not. He's got his forward construction yard, and this is the major play here. OTP is now basically going to take the map. We do see that XY is expanding up to his top right. At least he is expanding. However, doesn't have anything to guard that with, so he's going to need ships. Whereas Old Time Pro's got a construction yard here. He's going to be able to hold this place a lot more effectively than, say, XY. So XY just got discovered. You can see the Dominion Scout scouted that out. And here, very, very shortly, we're going to see that XY is going to see this expansion in the middle. So, actually, he's seen this for a little while. He's got that scout there. And yeah, so tactical weapons array on both the S2s and the Brels. Oh, and we have Katingas going to town here. I don't know if this is a smart move. I think these S2s are going to be able to cycle through this repair yard faster than he can kill them. And this is not going to turn out well. I think Old Time Pro is going to get the best out of him here. These Barrels, I'm actually a little surprised at seeing those, as those things are really, really fragile. Oh no, he stopped going after or something. Is he going to get the kill? He needs to get... Okay, he got the kill at least. He needs to micro out some of his ships here. He is trying to do that. And looks like he is going... He made a go at the prototype, and Old Time Pro is just going to cycle his ships here, and really, the Klingons have... I don't know there. I mean, what was that a win for? What do you think, Arash?
Yes, it was. The Klingons destroyed one of the Dominion's constructor, and actually what PlayerXYZ was trying to do is a Katinga rush, I think, and he was doing it really different than what people usually do.
We'll take a look at this, though. He is going to throw his Katinga rush all the way back up to the main, and he's going to go after this try, which is much less defensible because, well, I mean, it's, you know, light years away from the repair yard, and it's a good distance away from that starbase, even though he's taking a little bit of fire. He's going to get 3 kills out of this, and he's really going to pull Old Time Pro all the way back. Actually, this has another benefit, is Old Time Pro is expanded to a dilithium moon. So basically, he's going to be rolling in the dough on dilithium, if dilithium could be made into dough. So attacking the Tritanium is actually the smartest thing he could really do, because everything cost both resources. He's going to be hurting on the try. Let's see what he's not really hurting right now, but maybe in the long run. S2s, I forget what do they cost in try. They're not very expensive try-wise, are they?
Like less than under Tritanium.
Yeah.
But for Dominion, the problem is supply. Everything costs so much supply, it's ridiculous.
And do we see that supply mining up yet? No supply mining up yet.
Well, Dominion should be fine until they buy their first supply from their starbase, and afterwards they need to get their supply mining.
Alright, so now we see a counterattack by Old Time Pro. Looks like he's going to go after the main try as well. Quick look over here. Nope. Old Time Pro's got a scout over the next expansion as well, just to keep tabs on it. And XY saw it coming, had ships in the line, and bringing them back. Old Time Pro feeling, I don't know, he's scouting around, you know, he's kind of skirting around the edges of that starbase. And guess where he's going? He is going straight over to this undefended mining. And here comes free kills. Let's see what XYZ's fleet over here on the left-hand side does with this information. If I were XY, I would knock on this expansion here. Because really, at this point in time, he is going to lose that constructor if he doesn't... And he needs to cancel that yard. And let's see, the attack in the middle is going on, and are they going to get it? They are. They do get that kill, so we're going to get a trade here. XY making a nice little push on this middle. Okay, so I don't think that he is going to be able to take down this yard with these Katingas fast enough, as Old Time Pro brings in the remains of his force. Or actually, not any remains. I mean, they're the full force one way or another. And really, I think this is time to get out. And XYZ is doing exactly that. He is getting out. So I'll be honest, at this point in time, is well, okay. I was going to say I would repair everything, but now he's doing a good job of peeling off a ship or two that needs repair and keeping his. I like XY's strategy here. He is very aggressive here. He is not letting off the pressure at all. I mean, this is fun to watch. Old Time Pro not really hurting at the moment, but he is just being harassed quite a bit, and this is cool. Now, Old Time Pro is going to, instead of fleeing back to his main to defend, he is going to go all the way to the bottom and counterattack. Okay, wise move, not wise move. What do you think?
Well, Old Time Pro needs to build some of those turrets, dominant turrets that do extra damage to shielded vessels, and one or two of them should make player XYZ pause for a moment and decide if he really does want to attack that moon or expansion or wherever those turrets are. But this mining trade, I think it was alright. I mean, I would go for... Personally, my preference is dilithium first and then tritanium.
Well, true, but if you're looking at... Let's take a look at in this case, Old Time Pro's sitting on 158 die and 60 try. If he keeps pounding on the tritanium, he is eventually going to be tritanium locked. And he has 2 die moons. But there's only really... Wow. Okay, so on the flip side, XY is sitting on 1,300 die and only 88 try. And I really think that OTP's rating on the tritanium is really having more of an effect than the other way around. And here we have, and here's your favorite mineral, dilithium getting raided here. Wow, XY is doing just an excellent job of, keeping the pressure on. He just doing an excellent job of having these suckers raiding everywhere he can, staying out of that starbase fire. OTP not getting caught traveling all over the map, just retreating his miners. For the most part, OTP is doing a good job of not losing too many miners. And both of these guys are just really trying to beat each other to death. Now again, this middle expansion has no ships around it to defend it, but all of these small ships are they just don't do enough damage. Now here's a question for you. Let's see. It always seems that these small ships can't take out these yards, these stations very well, and it always leaves me wondering, do these stations have some sort of armoring that protects against lower DPS?
That's because stations have over 100 defense. That's why.
There it is.
So, with the exception of Romulan mining station, that thing is so weak that a scout cube could take it out.
1,000 scouts against a cube, right?
Exactly.
And XY going right back into raiding over and over again. I really like the tempo he is keeping up here. He is staying out of fire. He's keeping his guns on basically all the time. OTP has got to be cussing here. XY, expect that your name will be slandered and that sort of thing. And XY has got an excellent feel for when to pounce and when to get out. He is taking almost no fire.
And his ships are ranking up really nicely too.
Up, right? Look at that. That is a Is that a Brel?
Yes, it is. It's a 1 gold bar barrel.
1 gold bar Brel. Now, old-time pro...
What Oldtime needs to do right now is build a sensor station. He already has a research station. He needs to research that special for his sensor and build one. And he could detect PlayerXYZ's ships all the time, pretty much. And he could crush him quickly.
Oh, I completely agree with you there. Just almost one in the middle would be great, right? You just... that middle corridor where those cloak ships are just roaming back freely, he totally put an end to that. And he gets a kill there. Nice. A little bit more experience as they... Oh, what is going on here? What is he trying to capture?
A constructor, which he captured.
Get it? He got it.
Yes.
Oh no, don't tell me if Old-Time Pro manages to pull out a Dreadnought, that would be hilarious. And back up the top again. Old-Time Pro's mining is just getting hammered. But Old-Time Pro's not falling for that. He knows that, as opposed to wasting, a minute getting across the board, might as well take his fleet that is positioned and go attack. And look at XYZ, perfect drawing back his miners, really doing a good job there. But what is he? Oh, now bringing out the cavorts. And here's your phaser sentry that you were looking for earlier.
Yeah, but it's a bit out of the way.
Yeah, it's exactly it's not in a good spot. I guess the only thing if Old-Time Pro was hoping for a player who's not microing exceptionally well, this phaser might tag some of them and bring it into the starbase fire just like that. But for the most part, XYZ is not falling for this. So let's see. Cavort about to take a dive, which it managed to do. So a little bit of resources on the XYZ side that are getting lost. Ooh, 2 cavorts down. Now that's gonna hurt a little bit. Notice I don't know if either of these players are mining one bit at the moment. I see a little bit of try mining going on XY's, and that's about it. And look at this, XY is shut down on cavort production. So in the meantime, eventually these two forces are going to have to fight it out. And woe is to this constructor that is way out here because this Dominion has decided to say hello. So, we have these two guys just duking out it on their resources, and no ship production by OTP as he is tri-locked. And this war of attrition, well, it's a war of attrition.
Well, right now, All-Time Pro is winning when you're comparing the ships. If his fleet goes up against PlayerXYZ's fleet, obviously All-Time's gonna win. He has more ships. But I'm not sure if PlayerXYZ is gonna produce enough ships to overcome that.
So XY needs to get out, and he is doing that. You're right, he's got a ship production problem, and and losing that ship's not going to help either. Yeah, he really does need to get some die mining going. He's got a cavort coming out. At least he's got that. But you're right, Old-Time Pro does have the superior army. I think adding those Boggz in the end really was a good economic trade-off. You add a little bit of extra firepower and not too costly, and especially since he's going up all of these little ships, he's going to basically be able to make those Boggz effective. Let's see if he decides to take out his constructor. Yep. At this point, it'd be, if nothing else, get a little bit of rank off of this guy. Exposes his position, though. I do notice that this fleet of Klingon ships is a lot smaller than it used to be. Yeah, I reckon that it had, you know, a good 2-3 more ships in it, and you're right. You're absolutely right. Old Time Pro just has the superior numbers. But guess what? Klingons have cloaking, and cloak follow for the win. XY now getting smart and cloaking his ships in his main, not wanting to lose, like he'd lose his couple ships that way. He needs to be moving his tri-mining. Wow, I am very impressed by XY as he is doing a good job of moving his stuff back just about as soon as possible. And Old Time Pro going for a little bit of a hurt here, you know, trying to burn down a little bit of this production facility, and that's actually a really good move. Getting rid of the cavorts out of the system, I think that's a really smart move on Old Time Pro's. That's about the smartest thing he can do. Oh, and the Klingons decide that it's worth to cloak to get a couple of kills. Is this a smart move?
Yes, it was. He got 2 S2s now, and oh, he just lost.
It's going to be a 2 for 4 though. In the end, unless he can cloak. Did he get the cloak? It was a 2 for 2 trade. Wow.
Well, that was a Burrell he just lost, so it wasn't that costly.
Okay, well, you know, you kind of like the fact that he was on the ball on that. A tough call, though. Oh, and now he's bringing in his ships. Things are going to... Okay, he needs to be really, really good on the micro here. This could be... This is going to be the deciding game here. Or battle. Oh, a bug gets out. That's... Oh, it's not going to get out. That's just a medium range. Oh, it is going to get out. Wow, Klingon ships losing, left and right. And here we have a single gold bar on an S2. Wow, the tides have turned. That did not work out well for XY. XY managed to lose a lot of ships in that one, and Old Time Pro managed to keep most of his. Though a couple of cloaks to catch some of these stragglers would be great.
But look at the resource game. Old Time can't even build a mining station anymore. He can't even build anything. While PlayerXYZ is still mining, he just needs to start building.
True. Looking at the resources, it is crazy. 910 over 90 versus 1050 over almost 800. If he could catch this little bug here in the middle, that'd be a nice little turner of events. And Old Time Pro's fleet is scattered all over the map. Those Boggz did an excellent job. 80 AI, gotta love it, versus medium ranged. And what do you know it, those Katingas and Quebecs are medium ranged. So a little bit of lower defense tanking there. And is he gonna get it? Yeah, he is gonna get that kill. Oh no, he didn't get the kill. And Klingons are trying to make something of it up top. He just has too few ships. He's only got, what, 4 ships up here? 5 ships? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're just not able to Not enough. Just not enough. Let's see. Basically, it's not enough to get a kill before he gets detected. But he's oddly got a Katinga. Oh, I know why he's sitting a Katinga over on these expansions. That's smart from a scouting perspective, but he is drawing down his fleet.
I really love how PlayerXYZ was trying to build a hidden expansion, but Old Time Scout detected it, so now he's coming in and he's gonna destroy all his ships.
Oh yeah, look at this. It is going to get ugly. It is time to scatter. At this point, oh. Oh, and you were talking about not being able to build mining ships? Oh no, he for some reason stopped the transport. I thought he was going to capture a couple of transport ships, but unfortunately he stopped and I guess went for rank over a capture.
Well, there is also the possibility that he thought that the enemy Klingons might be there, and he would have no shields when they decloak.
This is true. That is the one thing that I've seen missing from XY's playstyle here is good Klingon players, and XY by all means is a good Klingon player, obviously, but other Klingon players, what they'll do is they'll set traps. Basically, they'll take a constructor, make him wander off, look all helpless like, and pounce. And I have not seen that from XY at all. I mean, he has been excellent, keeping the pressure on, but laying traps, he hasn't done. And let's see, a little bit of trying to snuggle up to this field yard to get some hits on it. And it is short range versus a starbase. It's just not working. Let's see, giving away his position, he has I don't know what XY is doing up top. He seems to be trying to find a way to trying to find an in over here, and Old Time Pro is basically has these attack destroyers as escorts for all of these mining ships. And he is going to try to decloak and get a kill here. I think this is going to end up being not a good thing for... I don't think this is going to work out. He's going to have to cloak out properly, and let's see. Can he get this one ship cloak out? He needs to do the micro. Is it? Well, is he going to cloak out? Uh-oh. 1 for 1 is, I don't think, is good. Is he going to get it? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, and he got a bug, too. Okay. Very nice. Cavort playing up to some strength in there, too. Oh, very nice. And it looks like down here in the bottom that eye for an eye, and we are all going blind here. So XY losing some tri-miners out of the deal. At this point, I think he should have popped those into Katingas and at least maybe gotten some speed out of them, get them into the repair yard. If nothing else, it would have saved some experience. Alright, so we see a number of ships coming down. It looks like XY wants to make a battle of it. He's got a number of ships in the area. Some Quebecs. And I don't know. What do you think? Do you think he should pop these, like 2 of these?
No, he shouldn't at all. What he should do is maybe build a heavy weapon platform at its expansion and wait till he has the resources again and build a mining station and go from there.
But check in this one guy who tries to... Is he going to get in? Oh, and he's going to draw it into... And he gets... Oh, and he gets... Oh, this is going to go poorly for... This is going poorly for OTP.
All Time just lost his one gold bar S2, and he's gonna lose his one gold bar Bug, I think.
Oh wow, that hurt. That really turned the tide there. That was a deciding battle, folks. What's XY gonna do here? Time Pro bringing his Boggz down to do a little bit extra support. Whew.
I'm not quite sure what PlayerXYZ is doing with the uncloaked Katingas on the bottom right near the Green Nebula. I mean, he could use them to scout like he's doing with the All Times expansions.
Do you think he's just forgotten them?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Cause they blend in with the asteroids, so he probably doesn't see them. I'm not sure. Right.
So a little bit of a capture of a scout after having lost a constructor and 2 miners because of that scout earlier. And Old Time Pro's got his mining system back up. And he is struggling to get some economy going. But I do love the fact that OTP has got another scout out on the board already, or has had it out there forever. Who knows? He knows the importance of scouting. So yeah, those 2 Katingas down there in that bottom green is just that is unfortunate. So it's almost like these guys are just catching their breaths. Okay, so XY is not catching his breath. He's caught it already. He is back in the thick of it, and he is going to be pounding on this die mining here very shortly. Or not. I don't know what he's doing. He seems to be just bobbing and weaving.
Well, if All Time loses these 3 constructors, then that's it for him. He can't build any. He can build 1 more miner, and that's it. And he needs the resources for a supply station.
Oh yeah, he's down to now. He is supply locked, and that supply station is not cheap. It's something, what, 600, 800 die?
No, it's dilithium wise, it costs only 400 something. Tritanium costs like 300 something, but supply it costs either 30 or 15.
So if you're supply locked and you need a supply station, it sucks to be
you. Have to, yeah, you either have to buy from the starbase, or if you don't have any resources and you don't have any supply, then you're doomed, pretty much.
Oh man. And yep, he's got that supply queued up, and there he is, popping on that one. He catches that one edge of O-Time Pro's whole army just a little bit off. Manages to get the kill, pop in, pop out. He is such a TaQ'roja.
I see what you did there.
Alright, now I need to back off for this guy. Is he going to get out? That 4-second... Oh, that 4-second cloak not playing in his favor. Alright, Old Time Pro. Okay, so 1 for 1. I think that ended up working out for XY here. But man, oh man. I guess the only reason he knows that it's almost a shame that you can't spy in on the resources of your opponent, but even not being able to do so. Oh, this is a gamble on Old Time Pro's place, and there you have physics cloak detect. Old Time Pro needs to know it. Oh, this is going to get ugly here very shortly. Does he decloak and take these guys? He could get a couple kills. Oh, missed opportunity. Could have caught this A20 off guard as they were moving away, gotten a kill out of that. But live another day. So Old Time Pro.
That's actually a really nice idea for the Romulans that you just suggested.
Oh yeah, I'd love to see that. Change that intelligence center to be something a little bit more, and give it more intelligence. But let's see. You know what's crazy is we haven't seen a single veteran with as much killing as been going on. Hasn't happened yet.
Well, it's almost gonna happen.
I know, right? And decloak and catching. Wow, XY being just on the ball where the defense is the weakest. In, pop, out. Now he needs to cloak. There's what, a 15-second delay on the cloak?
Something. And the cloak is free.
And the cloak is free. Oh, that is such a beautiful thing for the Klingons. I mean, that is just such a beautiful thing. And let's see. We have 2 Dominion scouts facing each other. And we're going to see another pop out, take some stuff. I mean, to me, that is almost unfair that that sucker is free.
Well, the Klingons have to wait 4 seconds. The Romulans have to pay 15 energy more to save 2 seconds.
Oh, that's true. That is true. But the Klingons never have to worry about not having energy to cloak out.
Nope.
And XY is using that. I mean, he is really exploiting his advantages here. Doing a damn good job of it, too. Oh, okay.
Look at the top right. Katinga and Scout versus Dominion Scout.
Yep, but... So I like it when people use the nebulas to shake off cloakers. And poor little Scout. A little bit of transport action? Yep. And this Dominion Scout is now a Dominion Scout again. It's fabulous. Unfortunately, it has no engines.
Oh, look at that. PlayerXYZ got an expansion going.
Oh, wow. How did he do that all sneaky like? He's got both of them up, too. Oh, he is... Okay. Well, he's a little bit supply locked at the moment. Does he have that thing lined up? Nope, not yet. But, wow, that's nice.
We gotta watch the replay, see how he got it up.
I know, right? You're like... doing a good job of being in 2 places at once. And, I mean, and all that time he was raiding, too. And where is XYZ's conscious at the moment? Because he is... previously, he would have been all over that dilithium mining. And he's not. He is... And so he is retreating his stuff back to the starbase range. That's good. Gonna come up here. Gonna pop some dilithium miners. And where did that dilithium go for... Where did that go? Old Time Pro spent some dilithium somewhere.
Okay, this is it. That's Old Time's last constructor. He can build 1 more, and then that's it.
Oh, that's so wrong. Wait.
Oh, he can't build anything else. He's decommissioning his mining station.
He's decommissioning his mining. And Old Time Pro gonna find this expansion. And it's a race to the bottom.
He already found it.
Oh, it's true. Oh, a field yard going up. Just not. He's not gonna get it up fast enough. And he's
might see a veteran bug.
Wow, that sucker does build fast though, and popping those Katingas gives him that extra little bit of time. That's just bloody fabulous. I don't know. Do you think it was worth it?
Yes, because he
Absolutely.
veteran bug.
Well, he's going to lose that constructor, though. And here is another of the defining battles. And this is going to get nasty. It already is nasty. Down goes a bug. Down goes another bug here very shortly. Engines are out. Oh, veteran. 2 veteran bugs. And old TP is going to meet his maker. I don't know. Oh, he was someone's trying to out-juke someone here. And that there, that's game, folks. At this point, we just need the GG. That was a nice game.
I don't know. The veteran bugs are doing a ton of damage. All time must be 2 bugs.
Takes on a starbase with 1 veteran bug. Oh wow. Nice game. Well played, both people. Very well, and there is the GG. Well, a rash pleasure as always. And folks, this is Yandonman signing off. I'll see you on the flip side.